You actually think this changes anything?
He laughed as he tossed a foreign letter at her. Translate this, and my salary is yours. She wiped her hands on her apron, read it aloud, and what she said next silenced the entire room. Stick around, because this isn't just a story about arrogance. It's about a past that nobody saw coming, and a twist that'll stay with you. There once was a man named Gregory Wallace. A self-made millionaire, or so he claimed. Tall, proud, and always dressed in the sharpest suits, Gregory wore his success like armor. But under that polished surface was a heart that beat for praise, and a mouth that spoke only condescension. He lived in a pristine mansion on the outskirts of Atlanta. Marble floors, gold-trimmed frames, imported sculptures, everything screamed excess. And amidst all this, there worked a woman most people ignored. Her name was Clara. She wasn't just the maid, she was the shadow. Invisible. Silent. Efficient. Day after day, she scrubbed Gregory's wine stains, dusted his trophies, and endured the arrogance that filled the walls like perfume. But Clara held a secret. One Tuesday afternoon, Gregory invited some business associates for a private dinner. Wine flowed, laughter echoed, and as usual, Gregory couldn't help but perform. He bragged about deals, mocked competitors, and then, he spotted Clara in the corner, refilling glasses. "Gentlemen," he chuckled, twirling a cigar. "Wanna see something funny?" He pulled a crumpled envelope from his jacket. "Got this from my new investor in Senegal," he smirked. Completely unreadable. Some tribal gibberish or whatever. He turned to Clara, lips curled. "Translate this, and my salary is yours," he mocked. The room burst into laughter. But Clara didn't flinch. She placed the tray down, walked to the center of the room, and took the letter in her calloused hands. Her eyes scanned it, once. Then she began to speak. Not in broken fragments, but in fluent Wolof, then seamlessly, in crisp French, and finally, in perfect English. The room fell silent. She read aloud the entire contents, every nuance, every detail. An investment proposal, an offer of shared equity, conditions, and even a clause Gregory had clearly missed. When she finished, she gently laid the paper down. But she wasn't done. With poise that stunned everyone, Clara said softly. "And if I may, Mr. Wallace. You misunderstood line 3. It doesn't say equal share. It says conditional equity based on local employment metrics. You were about to sign a deal you don't even understand." Gregory froze. His smirk evaporated. His face turned pale. No one dared speak. And Clara? She simply walked away, back to the kitchen, where silence was her comfort, and dignity, her shield. Later that night, one of the guests approached her privately. "Where did you learn to speak like that?" he asked, bewildered. She smiled. "I studied linguistics. Oxford. Class of '94. But life has its turns. And sometimes, those turns put you in rooms full of people who underestimate you. Never underestimate someone based on where they are, because you might not know where they've been." Subscribe for more stories that reveal the hidden power in everyday people. And remember, arrogance speaks loudly, but wisdom speaks last.